Hi guys, Master here, and today I'm going to be doing the Beginner Collector Series Episode 2, and today we're going to be focusing on where you buy Funko Pops. So let's get started. Alright guys, so if you have not seen the first Beginner Collector Series, I would recommend going and checking that out. So if you guys don't know, this is just a newer kind of series I'm doing where I'm just kind of helping out, newer collectors, kind of helping, grow the community and all that. And yeah, I just want to, help you guys out and share some of my, knowledge about Funko Pop collecting that I've gained over the past, year and a half or so since I've been collecting. Last episode we kind of talked about, what is Funko, what products do they sell and stuff like that. So today we're kind of going to go a bit deeper into that, and today we're going to be talking about where you can buy Funko Pops and just some other details kind of relating to that. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas that you want to see for episode 3, please don't hesitate. Just kind of let me know, and I'll be happy to make those videos for you guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to go with the theme, kind of building it up, building kind of, from the basics, kind of, going up and up and up into like more specific kind of stuff. So that's kind of my overall theme with this. So yeah. Where to buy pops? So we're gonna start with that, and most pops are the most likely place you can find them are at what's called big box stores. So I'll name a few that have that I know that have decent sized Funko Pop sections. So there's Hot Topic, GameStop, Target, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, and there's probably a couple other ones. Actually, no, I'll add FYE to that list. So those are all like some of the main stores that have Funko Pops and have a sizable section of them in their store. And yeah, so basically those stores also have those stores sell what are called commons. And what a common Funko Pop is, if you hear that term, that means that it's a pop that you can find theoretically can find anywhere. So I could find, the Nick Fury pop from Captain Marvel. I could theoretically find that one at GameStop or Hot Topic or Barnes & Noble or any other store that sells Funko products. I mean, of course, it depends on, if they even get the stock in or how many they have left. But yeah, theoretically, at all Funko stores that sell pops like that, through them, should have that pop. And you can theoretically find that anywhere. And they also have what's called exclusives. So each store that I just mentioned has their own exclusives. And what that means, it's kind of fairly self-explanatory, but that means you could only find that Funko Pop at that particular store. So and it's also on the box of the Funko Pop, there's a sticker that clearly marks whether that pop is an exclusive or not. So I'll give you guys an example here. I still have this pop in this box. So this is the Arthur Curry Gladiator, and you guys can see this is gold chrome, and the sticker right there is clearly marked as only at Target right there. So that means I can only find this at Target. Also with the exclusives, there's usually some sort of if it's like a character they've already made before, it's usually some sort of it's different from the regular mold or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of what makes it desirable, because it's just different from the regular common ones that you can find anywhere. So it's kind of special. You can only find that at that one store. Yeah. So another place that you can buy Funko Pops is at Funko's online shop. So this is kind of confusing. So kind of stay with me. When people say, they can buy stuff through the Funko Shop, they call it the Funko Shop. So what they're usually referring to is the website www.funko-shop.com. And I'll put a picture on the screen what that website looks like. And what they do on that site is that it's not like the other websites where you can just go on there and, order stuff from there. They only release things 2 times a week. And from what I've been able to kind of gather the release schedule is, it's usually either Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Wednesdays and Fridays. So it kind of alternates. So like one week it's Monday, Wednesday, the next week it's Wednesday, Friday. So they kind of do that, and every other week they have a different schedule. And for those 2 days, the exclusives will drop at 11 a.m. PST. So if you guys want to get your hands on the Funko Shop exclusives, you'll have to go on the www.funko-shop.com's website at 11 a.m. PST on either of those 2 days. Or either those days, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, depending on the week, and that's where you'll get the item. And then you can also get pops on a different website operated directly by Funko, and that's called www.shop.funko.com. So on that website, they have some Funko Dash Shop exclusives that maybe they didn't sell out. So what they do is that they take them off the Funko Dash Shop site and then they put them on the shop.funko site. It's kind of confusing, but also, yeah, I'll put some pictures of the shop.funko site so it's kind of clear the difference, but just the name can be a little confusing. And yeah, so that has older Funko Shop exclusives, like Funko Dash Shop exclusives that haven't sold out, so they just put on that website. And it also has some older exclusives that back in the days where they didn't have the Funko Dash Shop, they just sold everything through the shop.funko.com. But for the past couple of years, they've been using the Funko Dash Shop mainly, so it just kind of has some older stuff. And on occasion, Funko will list a bunch of some new commons that are coming out on their website, on the shop.funko site, so you guys can pick those up. They don't do that for every single release that they have, but there's a couple ones where they do that for. So yeah, those are all the kind of big box stores that you can get Funko Pops at. So you can also find Pops at what I'm just gonna call like small businesses or kind of small stores. So there's not really a kind of bona fide way to find these. It's kind of just you kind of hear about stores that have Funko Pops, at least are locally, not like national chains. Just kind of through word of mouth, or just maybe you get like an email or just see an ad for them or something. There's no kind of clear way to find them. You just kind of have to hear about them, or just maybe you see it as you're driving or something. Yeah, so I'll name a couple examples of what I'm talking about. So one example is Fugitive Toys, and I made a Funko Pop hunt video there. And the second example I can name is Shoe Me Toys and Gifts. So both these are smaller stores, and they both have a lot of Funko Pops. And for most stores, most stores will kind of operate what Fugitive Toys does, and what they do is that they have a entire area, like they're pretty much an entire stores based on Funko Pops, and they have common releases, they have older exclusives from several years ago, and then yeah, that's kind of like what they have in the commons, older exclusives. Yeah, some actually, and then some have so what I meant by have exclusives, that they have exclusives from other stores. They have, like GameStop exclusives, and they have, Walmart exclusives, all that. And then some stores actually, some of the smaller stores actually have exclusives that are their own. So I know for a fact Fugitive Toys does have exclusives, and I'll put a picture or two up of some of them on the screen right now. I can't name any off the top of my head. But yeah, if it's smaller stores actually big enough, Funko will give them their own exclusives. And while I'm kind of on this topic, I'll bring up another type of Funko Pop. This is called there's, in addition to the store exclusives and the commons, there's also what's called the specialty series. And what Funko does is that every month they released one or two items to the specialty series. And what that means is that you can only get the specialty series at smaller stores, i.e. Like Fugitive Toys. So you can't get them on Hot Topic, you can't get them at Walmart or Target or any of the bigger stores I mentioned earlier. You can only get them at small stores. And yeah, so they just kind of do that to make sure that every store can have a Funko Pop exclusive, not just the big ones. And yeah, so it's not just one store that gets in the specialty series. It's just any smaller store you're gonna have to have, or like online you have to qualify. And yeah, so that's also specialty series, and that's the same thing with what's called a PX Previews exclusive. I don't really know too much about those, but I know that it's kind of the same idea. It's only available at smaller stores. Stores like Hot Topic or GameStop don't really get those in. So yeah, PX Previews is another type of thing that's like that. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for this episode. I don't have anything else written down on my note sheet I forgot to cover, so yeah, anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Popmaster. I hope this kind of helped you guys out with, understanding, where you can find Funko Pops and, who has the exclusives and what are commons and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.